And a very good evening, everyone. You're watching Chrissy Boy on Chris's Real Talk on Monday, the 16th of December 2019. So I'm sitting in my car. Are we back? We're back. Right, so we're connected to the car purely because battery reasons, but the car keeps wanting to connect to the audio, which is a bit of a pain, but there we go. So anyway, come down here to do the video today. And the reason why I wanted to do a video today is because I want to see LadBaby get to Christmas #1. I really, even if it's for a split second, I want to see. I'm looking down because I'm filling up my vape. I want to see LadBaby get to Christmas #1. I really do. He managed to get to #1 last year, but he's got another song, and I'm going to put the link to it on Amazon on the description. And I think we all know who this bloke is by now, LadBaby. We've all heard of LadBaby one way or another. We would have seen him on Facebook more than anything, but I believe he's on YouTube, got Instagram. He's on all the socials, and he's really famous for going, "Yes, mate," like that, you know. And I can't fault the bloke. He's funny. He's got charisma. He does it without using bad language, which I'm guilty of swearing a lot. But he's a fun guy to watch on the internet, you know. And he seems genuine. He really does. Even though him and his wife, they play pranks on each other and they film it, but that's part of the fun, you know. And he seems like a really good dad. And as far as I'm concerned, the fact that he's trying to get another Christmas #1 and he's not taking a single penny for it, not one penny, all of it's going to charity. Every single penny of his new record is going to charity. And you may have seen a video that he put out on Facebook this morning or yesterday, I think it was one of the two, where he was given a clip from Chris Moyles talking about his record and whatnot, and he's doing it literally for the publicity and the promo and all that, whereas LadBaby, and I'm sorry I don't know his real name, it's probably just me not paying attention, he's literally doing all of it for a good cause, doesn't get a penny out of it. And I love that, absolutely love that. So I'm going to put a link to the song on Amazon in the description down below. You know, I mean, tell me in the description, in the comments, what you think of LadBaby. I mean, honestly, whether you love him or hate him, you know, what's the first thing you see him in? What's the first thing that made you laugh with him? You know, I mean, last year he promised his wife a Christmas #1 and he done it. The first thing I've ever seen him in was when he had to make a kid's walker or something to do with his kid, and he went to a DIY shop and made it out of parts from there, and it was brilliant. You know, looked for a sandwich box, couldn't find one, got a toolbox, turned it into a sandwich box. Silly little things like that. Yes, mate. Let's read some of these comments if I can. Right, let's have a look. We've got Ross McGarry, great to see you. Have your car back, pal. Yeah, it is good to be in the car. Hey Chris, mate, I know how much you like your UFO and other stuff like that, and I found this channel I sent, but you have left. Here is a link. Okay, I do like my UFO stuff. There's a good chance I probably have seen it, as that's one rabbit hole I tend to stay down. Give me one sec. This is really annoying on the screen. How are you, buddy? I'm good. I'm very well. I mean, after getting an all clear last week from the lymphoma, I'm golden. That's all I wanted for Christmas. Hey, dude, who's that? Khalid Mohammed. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Tell me on the election your vote and stuff. I'll tell you who I voted for in the election, and I'm going to get absolutely lambasted for this. I voted for Nigel Farage and the Brexit Party. That's who I voted for, and I've never really made that much of a secret. I've always said I was going to vote for that bloke or that party. And the reason being is I'm 35 years old. I've had the same crap going on in government my whole life. Labour, Tory, coalition, blah, blah, blah. It's been the same to-ing and fro-ing for years. Literally for years. And it's been the same crap happening. You know, something happens, something goes wrong, then the previous party get the blame, you know, and then all of a sudden it's their fault. No, it's their fault. Then it's their fault. And it goes on and on and on. You could even chase this back, this to-ing and fro-ing of the blame game, all the way back to the war, probably, you know, and no one will take responsibility for it. So I'm sick of the same old red and blue, so I went for light blue instead. I've read the manifesto, or the contract of whatever he called it. I agreed with the policies on there. I thought they were good, and he's not done badly for a party that only started up this year. And to snag 2% of the vote across the country, realistically, that weren't bad. Didn't win any seats, but you know what? It stopped that arsehole Jeremy Corbyn getting in, so that's a win for me. But there we go, that's the reason why I voted that. Let's have a look at who else has commented on here. Okay, cool, I voted for them in the EU election. Yeah, I did, honestly. I knew you would vote for him, pal. I a black Muslim, 21 years old in London, and I still voted for them. See, this is what people don't understand. People seem to think that certain parties represent certain people. Seriously, this is I mean, unless you're a die-hard BNP voter, you know, they are racism. I won't go BNP. I'll never go that way. You see, never, never, never. But I voted to the left. I voted to the right. You know, I've even been that in-between sort of guy. I was like, who do I vote for, sort of thing. But to be fair, if you're a man, a woman, you're black, white, it doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what you look like. If you read someone's manifesto, if you listen to what someone has to say, and you agree with what they say, and you agree with their policies, there's nothing stopping you from voting for that person or that party. Seriously, the fact that people still believe you have to be of a certain colour or a certain race to vote for a certain person, that makes me sad. It really, really does. The amount of people that think that Nigel Farage is racist. No, he's not. I tell you who is making up that sort of stuff. It's people on the far left thinking that they're doing everyone else a favour, all right, by getting annoyed and pissed off on someone else's behalf that doesn't want it. It's almost the most patronising thing going. It's like, you must be racist, you're on the right. No, he's not. No, he might have a different opinion to you on politics. Doesn't make him racist. But getting back on track, LadBaby, let's get this bloke to Christmas #1. I want to see on the news, I want to see on social media, I want to hear that song. I love sausage rolls. I want to hear that. I'm going to buy it. You should buy it too. I want to see this song get to #1. Let's do it. Let's help him make history. If this one man, this everyday average bloke blogger that happens to have a couple of internet channels and what he's doing, you know, if he can literally get to #1 again as just a normal guy, goes out there with a phone camera, with a phone, you know, if he can get to Christmas #1, knowing full well, everybody, that every single penny will go to good causes, he doesn't get a penny out of that. I think we should all put our hands in our pockets, spend whatever it costs for that song, which is probably 99 pence, download it. It's 99 pence that you're probably not going to miss. It's 99 pence that you would have probably bought a chocolate bar with, or put it towards a box of fags. You know what? It's 99p. I'm pretty sure, in the grand scale of things, at your bank account, you're not going to miss 99p. But that 99 pence, when you stack it all up with everyone else's 99 pence, will make a lot of people very, very, very happy. So just think about that. Okay? Pennies make pounds. and pounds, when they go to charity, do amazing things. So let's get this bloke to number one. Share this video, please. By all means, share it on the socials. Do exactly what you need to do on it. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what your opinion of me is. All I want you to do is dig deep. This bloke is such an amazing, funny bloke. Get this bloke to number one. Get LadBaby to number one. I love sausage rolls. Let's get that to number one. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You're thinking about it. Ah, there we go. You've taken the bait. Good. I like that. Are we back? Are we back? We're back. I'm sitting downstairs. I was connected to the Wi-Fi for some unknown reason. Right, let's read some of these comments again. Roy West, hello. Peter Higgins, I'm also happy to hear from the news, mate. I knew you'd beat it. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. For yourself and for your family. So happy for you, mate. I tell you what, that means a lot to me. All I wanted for Christmas was to get clear of the big C, and I've managed to do it. All I've got to do now is focus on recovery and recuperation. That's what I've got to try and do. I have got an MRI on Christmas Eve of all times, because I could have nerve damage to my spine caused by injections, but that's another story. The big takeaway out of this is I don't have lymphoma anymore, and I'm extremely lucky. And there's a lot of people out there that aren't as lucky as me, that are still in hospital, that were there before I went in, you know, and they have a hell of a lot more to go through, them and their families. So let's, you know, give a shout out to them, and also to those amazing doctors and nurses that work for the NHS in haematology and every other hospital department you get, just dealing with people on a daily basis. Absolutely fantastic people. I voted SNP, says Ross McGarry, to Stephen Gethens in his job, but I don't feel ready to go independent, pal. Well, I can tell you for now, 2 million people voted against a Scottish independence, and just over 1.2 million people voted for SNP. So I don't believe they've got any mandate for putting out a second referendum, even if they wanted to. Let's have a look. Yeah, fact, I think why Britain is not moving forward. Yeah, fact is, I think, excuse me, the screen keeps going off. Britain is not going forward. That's that. Stop flashing. Yeah, fact is, I think that why Britain not moving forward, for that very reason. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's exactly the way why Britain isn't moving forward, is because people can't get along with one another, and it upsets me. It really upsets me. You see, when I went to school in the 80s and the 90s, I left school in the year 2000. Okay, I went to a relatively popular school in South London. All right, and there was boys, girls, you know, it was almost like a 50-50 mix from 1995 to the year 2000 of black and white children. There was Jewish kids, Muslim kids, Christian kids, Hindu kids, Chinese kids. You know, it didn't matter where you were from. At the end of the day, all that matters is when I went to school, all I saw was my friends. And that's all we saw in each other. We never saw colour. We never saw, oh, that black boy over there or that white boy over there. Nah, it was James, Marlon, what's going on? Want to play football? Nah, that's all right. Paul. Oh shit, that's not Paul. You know, it just didn't matter who you were, what you looked like when I was at school. And for some unknown reason, it's like, as you get older and you start drifting apart from people, and you start observing people that are roughly your age, and they're coming out with horrendous things, it's like, why? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Because schools, teachers don't teach hatred. They don't teach you to be bigoted. They don't teach you nasty racist views and stuff like that. You know, that sort of thing is taught at home. You know, and it should be down to you as a growing man or woman, and I say man or woman, someone get offended, you know, to notice what is wrong with a certain situation and not accept that behavior. Don't follow that behavior. It doesn't matter what people look like, because if you cut me in half in any way, vertical, horizontal, and you cut my African neighbor in half, what are you going to get? You're going to get exactly the same: red, blood, and guts. We're all human beings. We might look slightly different, might sound slightly different, we may even speak different languages, we might eat different foods, but we are all human beings. We are all intelligent men and women. We are all part of the same planet, living the same existence. Why can we not all just get along? You see, this is what I can't understand. Let's have a look. Got it today, done. That'll do, Roy. I agree with you, pal, says Ross McGarry. As proud as I am to be Scottish, which I am, I agree with you, pal. You know what? There's nothing wrong with being proud of where you come from. And this is where people get mistaken. You see, I'm proud to be English. Now, there's someone out there who's going to listen to this and they're going to watch it and go, you're racist for saying you're English. You're saying you're English. You're not British. You're a racist. No, I'm not. I'm English. Yes, I can be classed as British, but I identify as being English because Ross McGarry, who I just read the comment from, he's Scottish. He's born in Scotland. He's lived in Scotland his whole life. He is, by definition, a fine example of a Scotsman. You see? If you got David from Wales, at somewhere in Wales, you know, and he's a born proud Welshman and he lives in Wales and he's been there his whole life, you know, he's going to identify himself as a Welshman, isn't he? And he's Welsh. You got someone who lives in Ireland, Northern Ireland. Now, I'm not going to do an Irish accent because I'm really, really bad at it, you know, but he will identify as an Irishman or woman. I want to identify as Loretta. Right, but anyway, so if everyone else can identify as the country they're from, why is it I get made out to be a racist when I say I'm English, when I was born in England? Think about that for a sec. And when I get told on St. George's Day I can't put a St. George's cross on the roof of my car while blurring out of Jerusalem, why can I not do that? Yes, I'm British, but I'm English. And there's nothing wrong with that. But no matter where you're from, it doesn't hurt to be nice to people. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you identify as. All you need to remember is that we all live here together. Can we not just do it nicely? Let's see what some of these are. Sarah's Random Videos. Hiya, Chris. It's great to hear your news. I got Christmas party at G Beats Club, adults with disabilities. Oh, that sounds cool. My mum's friend is taking me. Two of my friends that are on your Facebook page there too. About the Facebook page, I'm still trying to get rid of Chris's Real Talk on Facebook. I don't use it. The problem being is I actually can't remember my own Facebook password in order to get into that section to delete it. So there is a problem with that. Peter Higgins, is it? Did I say Higgins before? If I did, I'm sorry. That's how to look at it, mate. I hope it all goes well. Great that you don't have nerve damage. I might have nerve damage. I might do. I don't know yet. And 1,000% to those still fighting that they win, and 1,000,000% to the doctors and nurses. Yeah, I agree with you there. They're absolutely fantastic people. Just watch the videos. Love it, love it. It's amazing. Yeah, cheers for that. I tell you what, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please drop a sub, hit a like if you like the video, or please hit the dislike button, but don't be a pussy. Tell me why you dislike this. Tell me why you dislike me. That helps me improve, you see. Also, if I don't agree with what you're saying, we can also talk about it, and you can all talk about it between each other in the comment section down below. That's pretty much the reason why I've done this, because it's real talk, you see. Let's have a look. 100% agree with you, Chris. We should all just get... Yes, we all should just get on Sarah. Yes, we should. And it drives me mental. It drives me mental, which is why there are fantastic people out there like LadBaby. Yes, mate. Making songs for Christmas #1 to go to charity. That's, see, we've done it again. I've managed to turn it around. Give me one moment while I be incredibly unprofessional and have a vape. Anyway, it is Monday. It is Monday. So what's been going on with me very recently is I've been going to a gym. And the reason why I've been going to a gym is because I went to a GP and I asked to get some help with my levels of fitness. As most of you are aware, I've been laid up in hospital for months, which means that my legs that were out here, my calves, I was literally calfzilla, shrank down to noodles. So I've been given a referral to a gym just down the road, and I've been going, but I can only go Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I've been going in between to fill the gaps, you see, because I think 2 days a week isn't really enough, and I want to try and get the most out of it. So what I'm going to try and do is, because you're not allowed to film in there, and I'm not going to be one of these idiots that stand in the gym going, oh yeah, look at my muscles, gym bunny, ooh. But I'm going to let you know my levels of fitness one way or another. You see, whether it's I'm aching, whether it's, you know, I've had a good session on weights or cardio, you know, if it actually works at all, I don't know. I've never been much of a gym person. So there you go. I'll let you know the progress of how the gym goes over the coming weeks. I've got 9 more sessions on paper, but obviously I'm going to be going in between. And if I feel personally that after a few weeks I'm benefiting from this, if I'm either losing weight, or if I feel myself getting fitter, or if I feel my back pain actually subsiding, which I would love to be a good result of that, if I feel my muscles are getting bigger in any way, shape or form, I'll let you know. Because I think that, yes, going to the gym a lot of people can do, but it's expensive. And after my time there is done, I'll let you know whether or not it's worth doing things at home for free and give you an alternative, you know. So there is that to it. Let's see. Oi, 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 Sergeant Major Patrick Harper. Oh, I love saying that. Oi, oi. Oh, God, I've missed that. I don't plan to ever step foot in a gym, ever. Do you know what the funny thing is I never thought I would either, and yet here I am. In fact, one of the main reasons I came down to the car is because my gym bag is in the back here, and I thought while I'm coming down to the car, I'll plug my phone in, get a blog done. Plus it's on a nice little stand, so there we go. I wish I could play that song on here now so you could get a taster. But honestly, it's only 99p. That's all it costs. LadBaby, I love sausage rolls. Just download it. It all goes to charity. It's all good. You know, show him some love by showing some love to someone else. Or show some love to someone else by giving him some love. Either way, it's a win-win for everybody. He gets that warm, fuzzy feeling in his chesticles, you know, that he's helped someone. You'll get that warm, fuzzy feeling just there in your chesticles, you know. And someone else may get a warm, fuzzy feeling as a result of you donating your money to a fantastic cause. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on. Please let me know what you think of either LadBaby in the comment section down below. Let me know what you voted, if you want to, in the comment section down below. If you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I can't stress this enough. You know, the more people, the merrier. It brings out the best in the conversation, and it helps me grow better at what I do. I've always been a good talker on camera. I'm not scared of a camera. It's not I mean, I've even cried on camera. You know, go and check that out about 15 videos ago. You know, it's but yeah, drop a sub, share everything, whatever you need to do. I'm going. This has been 14 minutes and 13 seconds. Happy Monday.